This street food Singapore, they call it this spicy beef or black pepper beef rice. So look at the beef, and that sauce is spicy and so dark, man. And there's a green chili, and the rice, of course. Initially, I thought they gave me noodles. I'm gonna take a spoon or something. So it smells nice, looks nice. I'm gonna try it now. But there's a trick to eating this food. First of all, you need to like mix the sauce evenly, from the meat side, right? You transfer a bit to the rice side. Because a lot of the sauce is like trapped underneath. You look at this. Oh. So that's what I mean. Because if you don't mix it, it won't taste so good compared to if you mix it evenly. Wow. I suppose that sauce is spicy, so. But anyway, I have my sambal chili with me in case I wanted more spicy. Alright, getting ready. Let's go. Take a small bite first. Okay, that sauce is not spicy as I thought. It's actually a bit sweet. Let me just confirm. There's pepper inside, so the reaction a bit slow. Anyway, there's onion also, and it's all beef. I mean, the meat is beef. I'm gonna try my first piece. Right here. I think a smaller one is better. But is quite big. Alamak. No smaller one. This one. Okay, right here. Try it. Wow. The meat is tender and it's quite fresh. Now, a bit of this leaf. Oh. Wow. Okay. Because it's spicy, so it takes some time to complete. And I think, based on what I tried just now, so far, right, it's worth a 9 out of 10. 10 is the best. The reason I deduct 1 point, right, is because it always tastes better when it's freshly served at the kopitiam. So other than that, everything is perfect. The rice. Wow.好，大家晚上现在要吃这个黑椒牛肉饭呢，它是新加坡街边小吃之一。 它就是有牛肉、黑椒啊、黑胡椒啊，然后它有这小菜的小葱跟饭，跟那个黑柿啊、黑椒柿里面。来，第一口，哇，够辣的。哇，哦，那我们继续的探索这道菜吧。它的黑牛肉，它的牛肉啊，它里面有这个黑椒啊，就是黑胡椒，然后就掺这些小菜跟饭，还有一些这些的，很像冰镇的感觉。刷一下。不是，我跟你讲一个 tip 啊，你要吃这道菜啊，你要吃到香的呀，就把这个黑胡椒那个字啊，你跟那个白饭掺在一起，就这样酱啊，你没有吃到肉也是不错的。嗯，开始辣，哇，喂，看一下什么来的，这个不是青辣椒，你试一下，怪怪的。哦，哦是青辣椒了，太大了。诶，这个有个白色的东西，什么来的？哦，因为我看那个 flash 是小白菜，吓一跳，还以为是什么小虫。那吃这个对身体好。那个肉啦还没有吃到，很好笑，讲这样多。哇，你看那汁给很多，你嫌的不够辣，你再加3把辣椒啦，今天晚上不用睡了。做噩梦。嗯，它蛮软，也蛮嫩的。你知道有些那个牛肉啊很硬，这还不错啊。但是太软也不好吃，要刚刚好，不要太软，不要太硬。人也一样的。是我这样 try 的，我觉得久久吃一次可以了，因为什么？啊，很辣。然后久久吃一次了，给它9分，10分是最好的。因为我刚才讲过了，在锅比点吃会更好的，但是我喜欢在家里吃，比较舒服。我可以慢慢的讲，慢慢的吃。你在锅比点你做直播了，很吵有没有？单妹也觉得怪怪的。还有很多人，有时他们在那边抽烟啊，我又不是抽烟的人，我不喜欢那个烟味，所以呢就是这样。哦，哇，你chào các bạn, mình hiện tại đang thử món này của Sinh này, gọi là cơm bò hủ tiếu à. Nó thật sự cay, cái sốt này nó đen rồi, đen bản nâu à. Thử nè, đi. Sao cay cay nè, bạn nhưng mà có chút ngọt. Này, thử rau này. Rau này. cũng nước khăn có một mèo là ăn món này cho ngon, đó là cái sốt này trộn với cơm, ăn trộn với cơm và một ít thịt và một ít rau, nó như vậy này. Nhưng mà từ từ, nhưng mà lại được ăn. Cái bò này là nó mềm nhưng không cần, như vậy là ngon. Wow, món này chắc ở Việt Nam không có bán. Mình từng sống ở đó vài năm, thì không thấy món này. Thực ra những món ở sinh ở Việt Nam không bán, nhưng mà cũng có một ít đồ ăn sinh là có bán ở Việt Nam, ví dụ cái cơm cá sinh này và lát xá hủ tiếu là vân vân có nhỉ. Này, bây giờ thứ này lớn đúng không? Cái bò này trồng với cái ớt này, hay ba. Ồ, phê luôn nhỉ. Ồ, các trải nghiệm món này thì đánh giá 9 set 10. 10 là 100% rồi. Tại sao 9 không phải là 10? Nó là yêu là không ăn tại nhà hàng này. Ăn tại nhà hàng là ngon nhất. Cái món này là mang về mà. Nó là yêu à. Cảm ơn các bạn đã xem cái video này. Hẹn gặp lại nha.สวัสดีครับทุกคนเป็นไงบ้างผมอยู่ที่สิงคโปร์เดี๋ยวก็อาหารนี้นะเนื้อกับข้าวก็เลยอาหารนี้นะ นี่บางวันและอร่อยแต่ว่าแปลกมากนะแปลกมากเลยนะโอ้โหทุกคนดูสีดำนะข้าวสีดำ 哇，真正白mắtเลยน่ะอาหารนี้ละประเทศไม่มีอาหารนี้น่ะกินอันนี้แต่มักโอ้ว้ามันนึ่งลงมา哇สุดแล้วอันนี้แปลกมากแต่ว่าอร่อยจริงๆขอบคุณทุกคนดูวิดีโอนี้แล้วเจอกันนะครับ有人讲福建人爱食福建面，但是这个饭不是福建面，这个饭是黑胡椒啦拌饭啦。你我食淡薄了伊是真正咸啊，因为伊熬的胡椒嘛，胡椒呢。你看，伊的sauce伊的汁这样款，thì 一掺掺有这个水的菜咧，高丽菜，这个onion呢，我还有伊三摆香蕉了，爱食冰了，即阵流汗，袂使食遐尼咸，腹肚无好，等下看老君你知影老君？看老君伫新加坡是贵的啦，你去看啦，你无代志你看，你一分钟一分要甲你 charge consultation 20到30块啥物款莫讲真济，我食先，牛了，牛吧。是软的，毋是甜。佮有淡薄甜啦，佮咸嘞，佮有甘多咸，奇怪嘞。来，爱食饭。这个食了放屁啦，好笑啦。 我看新加坡的这个菜啊，这个料啊，拢总是，毋是拢总，但是真多是咸啦、咸啦、甜啦。你食多你变阿肥啦，人讲你阿肥，互人笑啦。啊，你无 exercise，你食煮菜，你若是胸肌啦，肝惨。打补是不要紧，打补大腹肚啦，遐个讲6 Q 啦，但是你查某你肥啦，食力啦，遐是红啦，无遐尼简单的啊。因为打补是爱水的嘛，对无？有打补爱肥的查某，你甲我讲，伊人是好，查甫遐人好，但是你拣啊，你拣某的时候还是拣女朋友的时候啊？我甲你讲啊，90%的查甫新加坡啊，伊莫拣肥的啦，因人爱拣瘦的，啊，毋是瘦的，毋是瘦尔，因人爱拣啦，你皮肤爱白，你乌啦，伊嘛是讲你高噜噜，你嘛是卖，毋是当众啦，但是真侪查甫啥，讲迄种 NUS 啊，顶摆有伊的 report 呢。查甫拣啦，查某的时候啦，因人是看伊的外表啦，伊不在乎啦，伊查某伊是有几日工啦，1000块、2000、3000，这唔紧要啦，都不重要。但是查某拣查甫的时候啦，是动巴力，伊外表无遐尼重要，伊个钱啦，也看伊查甫趁多几钱啦，也是多啦，伊个查甫不好看啦，伊妈妈是爱，你看你的脑是奇怪无？我讲恁侪了啦，我甲你讲啊，这黑胡椒拌饭啊，是会使的啦。讲会使讲是好食啦，但是真正咸。调互伊啦，9分啦，汁是完美。哇！哇！皆さんこんにちは。これは黒胡椒ライスです。哇！食べ物は美味しいけど辛いですね。 牛肉牛肉これは牛肉ね。どこです。あった。牛肉。2、3。ほう。わ。牛肉は塩辛くて辛い。本当に美味しい。でも辛いね。ほう。ほうほう。酸っぱい。酸っぱい酸っぱい。どこどこ。これはね。これは酸っぱい。わ。食べ物は悪くない。そんなこと。一番。うん。わ。またね。わ。わわわ。여러분, 안녕하세요. Black pepper beef. 호주 소고기네. 와. 뭐예요? โอ้นี่ว้า没我有 normal 没我有 하지만 와 맛있어요. 호호. 와. 이거는 음 네. 와. 와. 오. 쏘. すごい。치즈. 치즈 맛있어. 오이. 너무 매워. 하지만 맛있어네. 와. 오. 여러분 어떻게 생각해요? 오. 와, 와, 와. 哇哇！哇！呢暗色故事 presenter 呢？哦。让你疯，让你去放纵，以为你有天会感动。哇塞！ You know, I always wanted to cook my own meal at home, but just that I need to find the time, man. Every time I do the filming outside, every single day from afternoon to night. By the time I get home, it's like 11. So most of the time, I order supper from outside, man. I mean, I buy the coffee shop first. Then I take away, bring back, and just enjoy while do a bit of streaming. And then after the meal, going to like edit videos once again. That's my daily routine. One day on average, can do about 10 to 20 long videos, man. Just excluding the shots and the streaming. Sometimes I want to faint. I tell myself, keep going, man. Nothing is easy, man. Left the beef finish. Left a bit. Okay, this is beef or something. Yeah. Oh yeah, I got this dish. I gotta mix it up. Dun, dun, dun. Some nice 鳕鱼. No. Tastes better. Oh, it's funny, man. This fish, there are no bones. But then the taste, it's a bit hard. Okay lah. So basically, I feel burnt out. But I know this part and parcel of the process. Nowadays, I don't really care about how much view I get for the video. It's just like, sometimes I film because I enjoy doing it and not because I expect how many views. But then the topic must be interesting to me. Not like I film an uncle selling chicken rice, then I be there for like 15 minutes. And then the uncle will scold me. Lots of things to eat. It's a wonder America I don't get fat, man. Maybe because I walk a lot. I go out, no talking, filming, walking, sometimes running after the bus and chasing the MRT. Wait. There are lots of current trending topics in Singapore right now. You know, the retirement age for senior citizens, for Singaporeans has increased now 64 years old, man. And then many people, many citizens, netizens are just commenting in TikTok, in Facebook, in Twitter, in YouTube. They say you work until you die now. Basically. But then there are pros and cons on both sides of the coin, the story. You know, some old people, right, they need the money to work. They need the money to survive. If they don't work, they could get no money. If they got no money, right, then how they buy food for themselves? Their children may not visit them, may not give them money, so it's a tough life. You know, the uncle and auntie, right, in the food court, they're above like 70 years old, they are still working the cleaner. I think most of them, they work not because they want to, because they're being forced to. Maybe they don't have enough savings, or they do some bad investment in the past, like the unit trust, and they're being scammed. You know, uncle auntie, they are easily scammed by the love scam. They say they're widowed already, divorced, then they go internet, they go Facebook, create an ad, then that's it, man. Someone will pretend to be a girl, and then scam the uncle transfer money to an account. 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, that's it, man. And then the women say, handsome man contact the women and say, I love you. Then that's it, man. The women listen, think that it's real, right? And then they fall in love with the scammer. But the scammer can be working in Africa. I mean, it's an African working for the scam company. So what happens after all this scam? Those uncle and auntie, their hard-earned money, their life savings is gone, man. And then who cares for them? You know, in Singapore, you have the Comcare fund, right? Or whatever subsidies, but I don't think it's enough, man. And then some citizens, senior citizens, they feel paiseh to get the money, so they rather work for themselves. So nowadays, I don't even eat at restaurants anymore. I just eat at kopitiam. Because I don't want spend too much money on unnecessary things. There are some big items that need to spend. Their wedding, house, all these are things that need to spend money wisely. And if the clothes are branded, no need. Handphone can use okay. Shoes can wear, no holes, okay. Clothes as well. Then do some investment. Proper investment like the fixed deposit, 3 months, RHB Bank 1.55% for premium customers, normal customers 1.45% is safe, no? But the money you park there, you cannot take out for the next 3 months. Singapore bank interest rate is really low, man. They say 0.0125%, so if you have 100K, you have 100,000 money in the POSB bank. After 1 year, right? On the 31st December, they just give you less than $10. You can't even buy a movie ticket, man, with that money. Or the Zhangji Yinjiao, it costs more than that. Because the saving rate is not enough to beat the inflation, 2 to 3% a year. And that's why some people, they put the money in the fixed deposit, but then the interest is also not high. Let's say you put 100,000, 1% is how much only per year, you know? It's 1,000, right? Divided by 12 months, 1 month you get $83.30. We put for 3 months, right? The fixed deposit interest rate is only 250, around there. $83 a month divided by 30 days a day, you get $2 and something. So you can only take bus or two-way trip. I don't think it's enough to cover MRT because I calculated, I saw my bank statement. Every day I take the bus and MRT. It's about $6. So $2 is something not enough to cover. And then they are most risky investment, but you have to take the risk, the capital loss. That means your money invested, you may lose everything. So think twice. Or you have enough money, right? You can consider buying overseas property. But then there's a risk of the currency exchange. And then you may lose, you may not gain at all. A lot of loss also. You know, the Singapore prices is crazy, man. Going insane every single year. Bus, MRT, the price of food, education. You know, university, last time it's like 30,000 how much? 30,000 a year, no? The tuition fee, but now is how much? I'm not sure. I think it's twice, 60,000 for a bachelor degree in one of the universities. But no choice. Even chicken rice last time at $2. Now it's at $6. Nasi lemak also. Now $2 you cannot even buy a drink in the Pasar Malam. The Pasar Malam, all those night bazaar, Ramadan bazaar, Geylang Serai, one burger costs $12 to $14, man. So your pay and salary is between like 2,000 or 3,000 a month, right? You are the one who is suffering the most. Because you need to calculate the CPF also. After that, like 20% deduction, how much you'll take home. And then if you're single, married, have kids, or paying the HDB loan, some headache there. And then you find that the savings you have every month is not enough. The many Singaporeans, they want to get rich quick, they go and buy 4D. But that's heng sui, you know, 10 赌9输. You go and gamble 10 times, 9 people will lose, only 1 will win. It's the same, you buy 4D or go casino. And the more you are greedy, right, the more you will lose. Because you're not thinking rationally and you're thinking emotionally. I'm taking quite long to eat this. How many minutes? Wait, it's almost 1 hour. Haven't finished. And there are more snacks coming up.一蛮难解。And it's funny, in Singapore, right? I don't know, man. I like to speak English with the Singaporean people. I'm also Singaporean, but they speak to me in Chinese. Which are no issue, but then just find weird. That makes you think, why do we learn English in the first place? There actually are more than 100 street food in Singapore, not just this dish. Whether the chicken rice, laksa, Hokkien mee, char kway teow, what 菠菜的鱼片当板面, the vegetable mixed rice, and the Thai food, whatever, the Western chicken chop, half bean chicken, there's so much more. The ang ku kueh, and the pastries, whatever kueh lapis they have, and then it's just amazing stuff, amazing kingdom of food, I would call it. It's a hierarchy triangle, And guess what? After eating all this, I'm still not full. It's funny, I'm a monster at night. I guess because I have a mentality to store the food for the next few hours so I can concentrate on my work. And the timing now is insane. It's supposed to about 1 a.m. Hey, this is spicy. Anyway, I blasted almost 1,000 Singapore dollars in the past 2 days. Because what happened, I went for root canal treatment that cost almost 1,000. And then today I do two fillings also. And it turns up over $100. What is this, man? Let me just smell it. I think I bought it, I forgot. Some kind of like 老顽童 Try. Oi. Oh. Hey. Some kind of sweet tapioca. Wow. Oh, hey, he's got banana also. Funny, ah. Ini 超大呢。Alright. Oi. Hello everyone, guess what this snack is? I just taken a bite, and it's like sweet. I chose it at random this afternoon. Then I don't really remember what's the name of this little snack here. It's sweet, but then it's a bit oily also. And then it's a bit chao da also. That means it's like BBQ, the skin. I'll just try one more time to confirm. Sure. Oh, makadare. It's banana, man. Fried banana. It might be too sweet for some of you who don't really like sweet stuff. And I just did a two filling this afternoon. I shouldn't be eating this. But well, I just try it. But it's really nice. As an egg also, this part, it's not just the banana, fried banana, you have the egg also. So you call it the fried banana egg snack. Hope I don't get a stomach ache, This was more than 10 hours ago. And that skin is hard. Okay, based on this, right, I give this snack 8 points out of 10. 10 is the maximum. Because it's a bit too sweet for me. I cannot lie. If delicious, tasty, and yummy, I would say it is. But this one is like over too sweet. Too sweet for me. But I'm gonna waste the money, right? I'll just compete. Okay lah, it's not too big. It's just a small chunk. At first I thought it's a tapioca cake. Tapioca kind of like pastry. Let me look at the color. Oh. Okay lah. But that egg, I cannot really feel it. Right here. So some Singaporeans, they find their insects or unknown substances on their food after ordering. I'm just checking. Let me on my face. It's quite dark on the pastry. Is there any insects? Or worse still, there's a worm. What is this, man? Look at it. Oi. Ew, never touch it. Looks safe to me. Because sometimes we are hungry or we eat, we don't pay attention, that's it, man. The whole thing goes down your throat, and then it goes to your stomach, and then you just feel that feeling. Okay, try lah. But I won't be buying this again. I find it a bit too sweet for me. So always check your food before you eat, you know. There's one woman, Singapore lady, she ate the noodles with her husband in a food court. So what happened? She found an insect. No, she found a stone, a hard thing. Then lucky her husband found. Then they complained to the manager. But guess what? The manager only said they give you a free meal, but there's nothing they can do about that stone. They throw away. They don't even send to the lab. So this is how the condition of this food stuff, the hygiene and stuff happen in our country right now. It's sad to hear this kind of stories, man. Because I may be the next one, you may be the next one experience such thing. We assume that plate of chicken rice is harmless. This plate of ban mian, the bowl of ban mian is okay to eat. Look carefully, if there's a need, just on your flash, That's on your handphone flash, take a look, close look at your food before you eat it. Unless you're the person cooking it, then I think it should be fine, but never assume. If you find some hairs, right, it's still okay to eat. But if you find something more serious, then better don't eat. Especially for children, they just don't care. They just eat anything. They even the food drop on the ground, they also go and take. So it's dirty. Oh, so a tiny bit left, tiny piece, or rather, 2 pieces. Singapore weather has been a bit on and off these few days. Raining. From morning to night, night to morning, or night to morning don't have, morning to night have. So it affects my plan. I have to bring umbrella, and my speed of going from point A to B is affected. Becomes slow, like an uncle. And sometimes it's very cold at night. After 10 p.m., it gets insane cold. Like you feel like you're in Genting, especially when there are areas that are strong wind in Clementi or Sengkang, that area. Oi. They drink some young tea, too much, 好气 already. Oh, this is insanely cooling. But then I just drink a few sips, man. Well, now it's like 1 a.m. In Singapore. Okay. Wow. I heard my foreigner friends say how come you all Singapore people like to complain every single day about every small thing. So I was thinking to do a video on it. Because my thinking is that complaining in Singapore is part of culture right now. Everyone, from the kids to the adults, to the uncle, auntie, grandma, grandchildren, even myself, I like to complain about the smallest thing. Like this green tea, if I buy it for the first time, then I find it's not to my standard. So what happens? I don't buy, right? But worse still, I can't complain to a supermarket. I mean, it's just like less than $1, right, per can. But then, I think it's a bad habit of Singaporeans. There's so much thing that we can do using that time not to complain. I mean, save the time of complaining, do other things more meaningful. Like go and read a book, exercise, do some volunteer work, or listen to some music, or watch some of my videos. Oi. You know, last time this Pokka green tea is the fat one. It's a rounded, like around this height. I like the older version, but now it becomes 散了, it become slimmer. I'm not sure you guys. I like the fat one. Just now complaining has no effect. You know, you complain to the manager, the company. If you complain by email, then they will, I mean, 80% will reply within 3 working days, and then they will say, thanks for writing in to notify us about this incident. Then they will look into it, investigate, and so on. But most of the time, that matter is still the same. It doesn't solve. For example, you're unhappy about security guard, right, who shouts at you at the shopping center for whatever reason. They just go in. They say cannot eat here, cannot drink here, plain water cannot. They shout at you. Then you think that he's abbing, he's gangster. He's gangster, right? So you complain, say the behavior of this security guard is not good. Or you say, how can he behave like a gangster? Please sack him. Then alamak, they become a formal complaint. But do you think this complaint will change the security guard? I don't think so, man. He will still be the same person. It's hard to change others. The only person who can change is ourselves. And we ourselves are the worst enemy, man. Our bad habits we repeat every day. Things we do is also about the same every day. We wake up, then we go to work, right? The things we experience is almost the same. At the time that we get up, and we have lunch, dinner, supper, the friends we have. It's time to try another drink. I think this one may be mundane. Not sure since when I have this. I adopted the concept of the 火气. That means if you eat something heaty, right? You want to counter it by something cooling. If not, I believe that you get some kind of like sore throat or fever. So this is a nice syrup. A little bit will do, a small teaspoon. And then you mix it with water. Some people even mix it with hot water, warm water. But then, to me, I think cool water is fine. Yes, all the nice herbal ingredients. Actually, this is from Hong Kong, you know. When I was in Hong Kong, I saw this. Of course, the price it's higher than in Singapore. You know, Hong Kong. Ever since I returned to Singapore, my Singlish came back. So now I have the la ah wah, alamak, jialat. All the Hokkien came back. Just within a few weeks, man. So the foreigners may not understand my English anymore, and I'm actually quite ashamed of it because our English cannot be understood by foreigners, especially those from US, UK, Canada, Philippines, even from China. Their English are more standard. Our English is okay, in the SMS messaging, listening to music, and then watching films, movies, TVs, and dramas. All this we can understand is the same. But once we speak, that's it, man. The foreigners know our English is not standard. Even if you apply for teaching jobs overseas, our applications, the chance of being accepted is low because they treat us as non-native speaker of English. So we cannot satisfy their requirements of being a native speaker of English, and that's it, man. They don't accept us as an English teacher. But anyway, there are lots of jobs to do, not just teaching English. I was saying this syrup is from Hong Kong. It's called the 川贝枇杷膏. There's a small bottle version as well, but the big one is more cost effective. So I saw in Hong Kong, in the, where is the area? Thinking Mongkok Street. And I picked up Cantonese when I like to learn language, so I pick up a lot of languages by myself by reading books, YouTube and stuff. But learning a language is difficult. It's not easy as somebody thinks. It can take at least 1 year to be good at it. Unless you speak every day, listen to language, you listen, you speak, you read, and you write. Then there's a possibility you can complete a beginner course in 3 months. Especially the Thai language. You know, those who don't know Thai, right? Wow. It's hard to write, hard to learn the system. And even though you speak the language, right, in Thailand, and then the local Thais will treat you as a farang. That means you are a foreigner to them. And the Thais like to speak English with me. Maybe just like Singaporeans like to speak English with foreigners. I think no right or wrong. But it's just like it feels a bit funny because I'm speaking Thai with them. Then they speak English to me. It's like, don't they respect their own languages? And maybe they want to practice English with me. I'm fine with that. Sabadi. ไม่มีปัญหา no problem. Now the Cantonese, at first I thought it's like very similar to Chinese Mandarin, but it's different. But then the Cantonese songs sounds much nicer than the Mandarin songs. I know that. Those who know the Beyond and some of the older songs, oldies, it's really nice. And nowadays in Singapore, there are many like languages spoken, not just English, Mandarin. There are also people speaking Cantonese, Hokkien, and Hainanese, and people from other countries, Vietnam, Vietnamese, Thai, Burmese. There's a little Burma Myanmar in Peninsula Plaza. Check it out. We're going to make a video soon. Do you know how many people, Burmese community in Singapore, staying here and living and working? It's more than what you think, man. It's a 6-figure population right here. And I have not learned Burmese. I think I've learned enough languages. But I know the hello is Mingalapa, which means hello in English. Mingalapa is a Burmese word, means hello and hi and greetings. So currently, I know that since I came back to Singapore, there are lots of Burmese shop opening in the neighborhood malls. Not neighborhood malls, I mean like neighborhood. Like yesterday, I was at the Bukit Gombak area. There are 2 Myanmar shops selling Myanmar stuff. And the Burmese, the language looks similar to Thai. And the Thai language looks similar to Laos. And the Laos language looks similar to whatever. They are very curvy. I don't have time to, seriously, I don't have time to learn more languages. Every day I spend at least 12 hours on the YouTube stuff. Currently, I have 6 channels now. 1 channel is monetized. That means you can start to earn a little money now. The rest of 5 channels are new. It's below 1 year old. And for this channel, it's like a few months. Of course, I'm not really looking to hitting whatever target because they only stress myself. YouTube is a long challenge and long life kind of stuff. It's not like you do 3 months, you hope to get 1,000 subscribers and then 4,000 watch hours. bingo, you can start to earn big money. It doesn't work like that. It's really hard. For the monetized channel, one day I only earn less than $1, you know. It's pathetic. I think now sharing. Lots of stuff. Sometimes the more we talk, the more fault people find. So talk only where there's a need to. Meaningful stuff. And tomorrow I'll be in pain and please pray for me. I'm gonna do a minor operation. You know the ingrown nails, right? At the toe. Been suffering for years. So finally I got an appointment tomorrow, 4th of March. At the where? National University Hospital. Somewhere in the Kent Ridge area. So what happens? It's the first consultation. That I'm not sure whether they will do the treatment. There is like, they put a liquid called phenol. PHENOL. They remove the ingrown nail first and then they'll put the phenol there to stop the ingrown nail from coming back again. And it's a kind of acid, I think. It'll be painful after that. I heard 1 month recovery takes up to 1 month, and I don't not only have one ingrown nail, I have a few. So it take a few sessions as well. But if I don't solve it right, then every 3 months I need to go to a nail salon to get it extracted, and then 1 year is 4 times. I just want to 长痛不如短痛, you know, short-term suffering. I mean, long-term suffering is better solved by. It's better than it's not better than short-term suffering. Short-term suffering is better, right? Because it get pain like one time. But if I go to nail salon every 3 months, then becomes 1 year 4 times and multiply by how many years remaining life. I'll suffer how many times? Ôi, jalan. Whoa. Whoa. Is this some? Anyway, there's something positive in every negative thing. Oh. Oi. well. Hello everyone. Today I'm at Jurong East. Wow, this whole
Something.